One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Hilltoppers will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So TCU's offense will come out first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on the option. Quick toss. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, TCU. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hilltoppers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Back to throw, it's Graves. Caught near the sticks, it's Darrisaw. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off-play action on first down. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Here we go.
From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. He's loose. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or...
Breaks into the open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. He'll try it again. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the play fake. He's got him. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Find some fresh air. And they're able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Graves. That's caught, it's Jackson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Hilltoppers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
It's a turnover on downs.
Snagged in the middle. It's Gossett. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, first and goal. Thomas looking to fire. Touchdown, TCU! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out.
All right, not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
And the Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it near midfield. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And what a nice job by the punt returner. First thing he does, secures the catch, and you can tell they set up the return. He reads his blocks really well, turns on the afterburners all the way to the end zone. Special teams coming up with the huge play.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Line getting set on second down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the air, it's Graves. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground. And the Horned Frogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Flips it out in the flat. There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 4 over Houston. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? To the air, it's Graves. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Holding. Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Rides the back on the option, the give. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pressure coming. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left, and he's wrestled to the ground. And the Hilltoppers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It's a draw. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Thomas back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Shows him the stiff arm. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Grabs it inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They're going to open this drive with a pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He's in open space downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Thomas looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle, it's Garcia. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little...
He'll take a shot. And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off play action. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
To the air, it's Graves. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Reads it, fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
Man, I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 11 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Back to pass, it's Graves. Fears the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
He went down in the end zone to add insult to injury. That flag is probably holding. It'll be a safety.
Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And some room to work.
The returner is tackled down at the 42, and the TCU offense will take over 1st and 10.
To the air on 1st down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, WKU. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out.
Western Kentucky, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Garcia. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking for a man. It's Graves. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Wants to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try the outside to the left. Breaks into the open. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Touchdown, TCU! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. Got a little space. Jukes his way for more. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He wants to throw it again. Sets up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers.
He gets a hand on it. Scoops it up, and he's loose down the left side. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by just 1 over Toledo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, TCU! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Neutrals on his own action. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running into the open space. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Keep it on the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.